Angeles Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense against the pass. Just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Third and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo, Warriors, 70.
From the gun on third down, Russell. Working the middle of the field, and he's got it complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Off play action, Russell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Broncos at 8-1 on the year, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Viking, 18. Let's go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught. Puka Nacua. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on third and 3. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finishing with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive. Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he is caught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Buffalo, ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Well, right into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. We can look at this Bronco defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Ty Felton, 38 yards. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Russell. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. This defense for the Rams, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a give, right side. It's McKenzie. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Warriors 7, 69.
Back to throw. Russell. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
These two teams all tied after one.
It's 3rd and 10.
The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got some space here. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
19 tight. Get up. Bronco in.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, two good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This will be caught at Samuel. Touchdown, Broncos. Deebo Samuel, 26 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff coming left, Connor. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 4. Brings up the 4th down.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
19, Tiger, 19, Warriors, 70, Panther, 11, Panther, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Throwing to start the drive. Russell. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Off the play fake. Russell. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it,
and this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. To throw is Jackson. Open man, that's Felton. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Going deep for Walker. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So the penalty now moves it up. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Russell. He finds his man. Complete. That's McKenzie. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Okay,
third
ready?
down and 6.
Tag. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Russell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Okay, break.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run on first down. McKenzie. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
70 Ranger. 70 Mustang 19. Go.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Cardinal, 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Russell. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
60 Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70s.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They got 29 yards that time. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they try the right side here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
18.
Operating from the gun. Russell. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Deebo Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Moss. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Throw left side complete. That's Connor. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Jackson now. And Walker has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Jackson to throw. That is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now he's going to step up and run. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gain or two in succession as this one goes for 32. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Off play action. Russell. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Looking to put a drive together. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Now it's Jackson. And Walker with it over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And you know what else happened on that play? He just went past 45,000 career passing yards.
He's going to cherish that moment, but he's also going to celebrate it with so many different people. Guys he's playing with currently, guys he's played with in the past, especially offensive linemen have kept him upright to throw the ball, receivers who caught it. I mean, just so many people to embrace. And last but not least, a lot of coaches who call a lot of passing plays.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Jackson. Screen pass to Connor. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to get leak or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. That's why they're able to get to him on it.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I, have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
George Karlaftis. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
79 Broncos.
To throw from his end zone. Russell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
He's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattlers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. 2. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 70. 18. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Maybe a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Now Jackson. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Throwing to start the drive. Russell. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup. Get it. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Russell. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second and a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Deputy.
Touchdown! A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Y'all got to call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basing. Anybody know Power Rangers?
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. George Karlaftis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
18 Cardinals. 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Russell. Under pressure, they got him again.
Time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every